So what can we expect from today? It seems like 2:30 p.m. and 11 p.m. are two key times to watch.
Yeah, 2:30 p.m. Good morning, Naira, is the time where we're expecting this vote to take place. As you say, just on the withdrawal agreement, on the money to Brussels, citizens' rights, the backstop, crucially. Not on the future relationship, so not on whether this is going to be a customs union or a free trade agreement or anything similar. So we're taking just part of Theresa May's deal and putting that to a vote in the House. 11 p.m. is relevant, though, as you say, because that is the deadline that Theresa May agreed with Brussels, by which she has to pass her deal, and she thinks this qualifies, passing just the withdrawal agreement part, pass it by 11 p.m. and that unlocks the 22nd of May as Brexit Day. If she fails to do that, then April 12th looms large on the agenda. We look to another cliff edge in early April, by which the government has to decide whether it extends the Brexit conversation or whether it goes with no deal. In the very short term, of course, we know on Monday we'll be back here talking about indicative votes and what Parliament can pass. But can she get her deal through today is a big question. The DUP seem to still be holding out. She's convinced some in the ERG to come on board and back her. Labour says they won't vote for this because it is, in their words, a blindfold Brexit. It tells you only half the story.
And speaking of the fact that this was supposed to be Brexit Day, Anna, I mean, a lot of businesses in the UK, there's a great story about it on the Bloomberg this morning, have actually already made the preparations. Some of them will have gone to waste. Talk to us about the symbolism of today's vote.
Yeah, absolutely. Great symbolism around the vote happening today, of course. This was supposed to be Brexit Day. 11 p.m. tonight was supposed to mark the hour that the UK left the European Union. 2 years to the day since Theresa May, of course, triggered Article 50. Some of the newspapers focusing very much on that symbolism. The Daily Mail saying 11 p.m. tonight was meant to be the moment that Britain became a proud sovereign nation once more. The Telegraph talking about this as the day of reckoning. Some of the newspapers, and I'll show you just a couple now, focusing more on the news flow and what's happening in the more immediate story. I like this from The Sun, so I thought I'd bring it to you, Naira. Come on, Arlene is the line they're going with, and this is essentially focusing on, well, channeling Dexy's Midnight Runners, of course, and focusing on the DUP leader and whether she will, in the words of The Sun, save the Brexit deal. I'll just show you the Times because this taps into what we were talking about earlier about uncertainty for businesses. Deadlocked Britain faces further year before Brexit. That is the line coming out of the Times today. Any business that has been planning around the 29th of March as the Brexit day will be frustrated to hear if there's going to be a considerable amount of delay. As you say, that story on the Bloomberg talking about companies that have stockpiled either perishable or non-perishable goods. Maybe those will go to waste, or maybe they'll have to pay extra warehousing. Either way, it's inconvenient. Although I should say, I spoke to the Legal and General CEO, services business, of course, yesterday. He said he was very relaxed about which option we get here, and his business is very no-deal ready. So opinions on that do vary.